Hello, everybody. Welcome to Disabilities Redefined with Dr. Wagner. I am Dr. Truett Wagner, and as always, I am very happy you are here. On this episode, you are going to meet someone who is a very pretty face, but so much more. Bianca Johnson, the current Miss Wheelchair New York, USA, and second runner-up to Miss Wheelchair USA. Everybody meet this fascinating young woman. Tell us, what was the accident?
So in July 4th, 2017, I was involved in a near-fatal motorcycle accident. I was an avid rider. I've been riding in New York City my entire time riding, and essentially the arm of a drawbridge came down in front of me and two other my brothers suddenly. And that caused me to be ejected from my bike onto the bridge. I sustained body lacerations, 2 lung punctures, a ruptured spleen, and ultimately a T4, T6 spinal fracture, which caused the paralysis.
But now you share. I've seen photographs on Instagram. You actually share photographs of your back.
Yeah.
And incredibly motivational messages. What does that do for you?
For me, it just keeps instilling and keeps affirming the fact that you have a life to live, right? I was spared for a reason. God spared my life for a reason. So each day that I have it, I'm just living out my why. Why are you here, Bianca? What is it more? What more is it for you to do? So whether that's encouraging someone who may think the end is near, or someone who may not have even come in contact with someone in a wheelchair before, just letting them know that I can do everything you can do. It may look a little different, but I'll get there.
You brought a legendary Hollywood actor to support you in the Miss Wheelchair USA pageant.
Yes.
Ben Vereen.
Yes.
How do you know Ben?
So I actually met
Mr. Vereen. Let me go there. How do you know Mr. Vereen?
I actually met Mr. Vereen, Ben. Yeah. I met him at rehab, actually, right after my accident. He was an inpatient there as well, and we just clicked. He always says that something in me made him want to learn more, and I initially did not know who he was because, unfortunately, I wasn't most familiar with Roots and his older work, but I knew him as Will Smith's dad on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm like, oh, that's Wooloo, so. And then after that, the rest is history. He's been an amazing encourager, amazing friend, and I wouldn't trade him for the world.
Right. What is your overall attitude about the current state of representation, disability representation in Hollywood?
My current overall attitude is that there needs to be more. That's quite blank simple. I'm tired of seeing actors and actresses who are not disabled playing these roles when there's so many capable and talented individuals who are actually disabled or in chairs or whatsoever that can do it, but they either don't have access to the opportunity or they're not encouraged enough to go for it. So I'm just a full-on advocate. I've actually auditioned for some roles on some major films and myself because I'm like, the most I can get is a no, a rejection, right? But I'm gonna put myself out there every single time so that the media knows and the people who of the powers to be know that there are people who are interested in these types of roles, in these types of spaces. So no longer will their access be limited because it's necessary.
But Hollywood and glamour and photo session aside, you also are a minister and a lawyer.
I am.
Yes. So now you have been a minister for a long time. Was it 16?
Yeah, so I preached my first sermon at 16. Then I was licensed at age 20. And then I was preaching until I was ordained, and I'm still preaching, but I was ordained at age 30. So now I'm 31 years young, and I'm still doing the work that God has called me to do. And it was just something that I could not run from. It wasn't anything I chose. I'm still not necessarily choosing it, but I am open and willing to go wherever spaces open up. And honestly, it's so fulfilling, to hear people's testimonies, and then now to have my own that's so profound. It literally changes spaces and atmospheres. So it's been everything to me.
Yeah. And you are a lawyer.
I am a legal professional, yes. Yes. I attended Toro Law Center, and I got my Juris Doctorate degree. And I also was pursuing my MBA, the JD MBA program. And initially I went into law school wanting to go into sports and entertainment law, right? But there's just a plethora of areas of law that there was yet to be explored. So it kind of just fell into my lap to work in the areas of family and immigration law, and I'm loving it, you know, but also knowing that I'm not limited to it.
Bianca, it has been a pleasure. The interview has been a pleasure. I'm not going to say goodbye to you. We're going to say goodbye at the end of the photo session.
Later.
You ready for the photo session?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, let's go.
Awesome.
Okay, well, we just did the photo session. Gorgeous photographs. But then again, hey. Did you have fun?
I did. Thank
Well,
you so
will you
much.
welcome back anytime? Will you come back?
I'll be back next week.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye, everybody.